Good morning, my beautiful collective. I hope you're having a wonderful day. What's up, collective? You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling, oh, collective. Little Palo Santos for y'all. Ooh, yeah, there you go. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. That's such a beautiful song, right? How appropriate is that? Collective Spirit, give us a message from my collective, please and thank you. Ooh. What is the message for my collective? Spirit. Good Lord, no one there to guide you. Now you're on your own. That song keeps wanting to come up. Who the hell is that resonating for? You're not alone. No one is alone. Look that shit up. Stephen Sondheim. No one is alone. I had a mess wanted to pop out. You know what? I'm only going to take it because that song popped into my head the same time this shit did. So what we got going on here? Ace of Swords in reverse with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands here. So, and the Ace of Wands was going across here. So obviously we got lies and deception in a foundation partnership, right? You're dealing with somebody, there's lies and deception. Obviously, lies and deception are bringing something down. Ace of Wands, right? Action's needed. Action needs to be taken. Or, you know, I love, look how that's represented. Someone could just be acting like a big dick, right? Lies and deception, the Four of Wands. So, take caution, right? Now, take caution. There's a situation, friends, family, loved ones. It's like the lies. Someone's foundation is crumbling because of their lies. And they're trying to take action, but it's almost like anything they do would be a dick move. You know what I mean? Or be careful that someone don't come in and do something that's going to be a dick move. You know what I mean? So for this, I'd say just non-action, right? Because if there's lies or manipulation in a foundation, it's crumbling apart right now, right? Shit's coming out, right? The story don't fit no more. Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Page of Swords in reverse. So, yeah, this is someone is trying to confuse somebody. This Page of Swords in reverse here, this Knight of Swords going into the Seven of Cups. Don't rush into anything. You know what this Four of Wands in reverse, this Ace of Swords in reverse. Someone's foundation is falling the fuck apart. Someone's lies, deception, whatever the hell you got going on is catching up with them, right? For some of you, this is a situation you don't know nothing about, so don't go into anything right now. It's like a false, it's a false foundation. It's a false setup. Whatever the hell it is, lies, manipulation. Things aren't, they are not as they seemed. And with the Ace of Swords there in reverse, this is the universe keeping things. You know, you don't always know what the hell's going on, right? So this is foundations crumbling, things falling apart, lies and deception, which is why no action right now. A lot of you, no action. So pay attention to that, no action. Because it's almost like, you see that? I love that. Cock-a-doodle-doo, right? So don't take no action right now. Because someone's going to come in and communicate just to confuse the fuck out of you. Okay, this is the manipulation. This is the manipulation right here. That's why you don't need to move forward in anything. Especially, we'll pull some cards on that to see if this is something new or something from the past. Someone's just trying to confuse you. You know, this is be careful the cup you drink from, right? Each one of them cups contains a different gift from the universe. Some are positive, some are negative. So it's almost like don't take any action. With these swords cards here, you're going to get some quick communication, but you can't always believe everything. You know what I mean? I mean, you can't always get what you want, but you always get what you need. You know what I mean? This is kind of let the universe play out right here. This is really let the universe play out. So if someone comes in and they, they want to try to stir the shit pot or get you involved in something, don't go there. This is even be like Ponzi scheme type, energy right here. Someone's wanting you to invest in something that isn't a strong foundation. There's no stability there. It's falling apart. This is almost like used car salesman energy. You go look at a vehicle and, they doctor it up just enough to get it off the fucking lot. It's like that type of energy. But Spirit's in on this with that Ace of Swords in reverse and that Ace of Wands. So it's almost like a karmic challenge is how I'm looking at this. Because the foundation is definitely falling the fuck apart. It's like the lies and deception. It ain't working anymore. So someone's wanting to come in and try to do something to take action, but it's almost like that action is going to act like a pendulum. You know what I mean? I came in like a wrecking ball. It's kind of like that energy. Because I don't see any positivity in these cards. You know what I mean? Because even with the Seven of Cups there, this Knight of Swords, this communication coming in is going to be quick, but just quick enough to get you to make a decision. It's going to either get you really excited or really pissed off, so you're going to do something. But at the same token, it's like someone else is watching. You know what I mean? This Knight of Swords, you got the person that does the action, and then the people that are watching or the person that's watching. So this is like, yeah, which makes sense with this Four of Wands, right? As one situation falls apart, as something is crumbling, others are going to try to get others to invest in it. You know what I mean? It's like the boat is sinking and the people are still trying to get investors to buy it. You know what I mean? Oh, sure, come invest in our boat, even though it's sinking in the harbor where it's sitting, right? So if you're dealing with somebody, know that they're not working alone. You know what I mean? This isn't an energy that's doing this on their own. There's others involved. It's really kind of like Ponzi scheme type info. It's along that type energy. Yeah, Page of Wands in reverse, Four of Pentacles. So someone's trying to figure out because they're losing their stability right now. We got two fours here, right? The Four of Pentacles is someone holding on to something for dear life, but you see this Page of Wands, it ain't working, right? Whatever the hell they had, it ain't working. It's like see that treasure chest there? Someone's trying to hold on to something, but it's not working, right? The treasure chest is empty. There's nothing there anymore. So there's no real action that can be taken, right? Which is why with this page energy, the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords both being in reverse, this is that falseness. Don't get tempted into something that's false. For some of you, this could even be business-wise, okay? If you're dealing with somebody, dealing with a partner, or taking someone on, contractually even, okay? Before you sign with somebody or sign a contract, kind of do your research to see what their stability is like. Some of you with schools, I don't know if you all had it. We had for a while where these schools would take everybody's student loans and then they closed their fucking doors and kept everybody's student loan money. For some of you, it could be an instance like that. Or a bank, if you're going for a loan at a bank or something, or a financial institution that might not be, FDIC insured, and, they're actually getting ready to go under, and they're just trying to take people's money as fast as they can. This is just really being receptive and perceptive to any business associations, anything you get involved in. This can be interpersonal as well. I'm picking up more business type energy though. Business or something more business related. Some of you with your companies, maybe pay attention to the company that you're working for. When did you ever do a financial checkup on the company that you're working for? This is just feeling like a scheme, right? To get as many people aboard as they can before they run off with the goods. Yeah, Death, the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's like someone knows a situation is over, right? The gig is up. The gig is up. The party's over, right? The party's over, but it's kind of like a last-ditch attempt. That Eight of Cups, they can't get out of it. But they're making it look far better than what it is, right? So this is that illusion. This is that, oh, come on board. Look at what we have to offer, right? Here, invest in our shit. Don't pay no attention that we're taking on more water than we can, get rid of. This page energy, though, it's almost like you're going to spot this out because it's going to be very fucking immature when it shows up. You know what I mean? This isn't going to be something that it's I don't want to say it's going to be something that you're not going to notice. You're going to notice something's off because maybe anybody you deal with is younger and seem inexperienced. They can't really answer any of your questions. They don't have the right information, like a lot of basic information. You know what I mean? I want to say like Ponzi scheme, but not really like a Ponzi scheme. It's like the more people they can get on board, the more they can live this lifestyle they got going on. Because right now, the situation is over, right? It's almost like there's nothing left. Everything's been pilfered through. There's nothing left. But they're making it seem like it is. You know what I mean? So they're putting the inexperienced people out so that way they can blame them, Oh, they didn't know any better. They didn't know any better. You know what I mean? That's why these people won't be able to answer your questions. You know what I mean? They won't be able to answer your questions, or they're going to be like, they're just not going to be a good representation of the quality of the product, the merchandise, whoever you're dealing with. Because the situation, it's like the gig is up. The business is over. The business is bankrupt. They're just holding off. It's like trying to take as much as they can before the doors close. Yeah, it's really like the gig is up. But someone is they're putting on that front. Knight of Cups here with the Hermit and the Six of Cups. Four of Swords and reverse Justice and the Ace of Wheels. For some of you, someone could definitely be coming in. They're going to try to love bomb you. They're going to try to come in all emotional. Don't mix business and pleasure, okay? So don't get into anybody's business, friend or family, if they hit you up for money. Because it's like this person knows this situation is over. They're just trying to do whatever the hell they can to stay afloat. You know what I mean? Now, we got the cups here. Could this be a love situation? I mean, it could. If someone's dealing with financial issues, which is having them stuck right now, and maybe their money is tied up and they can't get to it. But I almost feel like even then, it isn't worth investing in. You know what I mean? Because I think at the end of the day, the whole shebang here is just over. Four of Swords in reverse with the Justice here and the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Again with the four, we got 3 fours. Four of Wands in reverse, the Four of Pentacles in the upright, and the Four of Swords here in reverse. With the Justice card, this is like someone knows the gig is up. You know what I mean? It's like the IRS is knocking on their door. They know. The creditors are lining up, right? Everything is getting ready to come to an end. But someone is just trying their hardest to keep it going, right? Really putting on that front. It's like someone's still just waiting for the big payday. But then we got this Queen of Cups and this Page of Cups behind. For someone, this could be someone wanting to come in and make an offer to get somebody's money, right? This could be someone trying to trap a person with a child. This could be someone trying to use a child against a person. This could be a family business. It could be just dealing with your family. A family member that's got something going on the side that's falling apart and they need some quick cash. Someone's just trying to get as much as they can on hand. This person could be selling shit, you know what, pawning their shit off, doing everything they can to get money because they need money. And for some of you, they could be targeting your family. For some, this could be somebody catfishing, okay? Because we see this family's all the same suit. So for some of you, this could be a family-run type business, right? So the whole family's involved here. They're all looking out for this payday. For some of you, this could just be a rich family that's being targeted out, right? To join into something, to get into this situation here, to give money. It's like invest. You need to invest in this. You need to invest in this. But at the same time, it's all shit, right? Nothing is as it seems. That's why anyone you deal with is going to be a page energy, right? They're not going to really know all the answers. They're going to be able to kind of feign stupidity because, oh, well, oh, the boss is out this week. They're at a business meeting. Oh, you can't talk to the district manager because, they're in a meeting. None of the big shots are there to answer the questions. You're always stuck dealing with a page, someone that doesn't have really any authority, right? For some of you, this could just be secretaries or voicemails, or you're just getting text messages. Nothing real legit. But we definitely got a family situation here. This could definitely be a family with money that someone is trying to target, okay? It's like love bomb. Get in there. Let's hurry up and get married so, your assets are mine. It could totally be that type of situation. You know what? Everyone's got a different life. And this doesn't have to even be like super rich, right? If you meet somebody or you're dating somebody and they got everything that looks like it's going good, but they want to marry you or they want to rush into that, be careful because what their debt is, you take on. So some of you, do a fucking credit check, okay? Before you walk down the aisle, do a serious fucking credit check. Because someone could be trying to rush in and marry you just so they can have your assets go with what they are getting ready to lose. The Chariot in reverse with the star here and the Three of Wands. Yes, somebody is being protected. Some of you have been guided, right? If something don't seem right. And you're going to know this situation because you never meet anyone that's higher up. You know what I mean? Even if you meet this person, you probably never met maybe mom or dad. You probably never met grandma or grandpa. If they're still living, you might meet cousins or shit like that. But if this person wants to come in and marry you, you really don't know a whole lot about them. Whether this is a love situation or a business situation. However it goes, there is so much you don't know, right? You kind of see the outside image, but you're not realizing, how it all goes. If they got a big fancy mansion, you go in, you probably only seen 3 or 4 rooms because those are the only rooms that are decorated, right? The rest of the place is sitting empty because they can't afford no fucking furniture. You know what I mean? It's really that type of energy here. And remember, that's not always just like the super rich. If you get conned into marrying somebody, even on a middle class income, you take on their fucking debts, right? So remember that. 3 of Cups in reverse, the Devil here with the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, someone is definitely wanting to come in and try to take advantage of you. Okay? And this is love or business. Some of y'all pay attention to your companies, right? Pay attention to your companies that you work for, right? Pay attention. Pay attention. This is like a pay attention, but you're going to know because anyone you deal with is not going to be an upper management person. They're not going to be a person that's higher up on the scale. You know what I mean? This person is going to be somebody that can legitimately, be excused off. If they were, okay, I'm being drawn. If they were subpoenaed into court, they'd be like, well, they're just the secretary. They don't have access to that type of information. You know what I mean? It's like peons. You never met like the main person in charge of operations. You're just seeing like the fronts. For some of you, this could be a company that tries to get people on because they might be using people's social security numbers and information to sell online to make money. This is a very corrupt situation right here. And if it didn't start out corrupt, it turned corrupt because people are wanting to, it's like they need to get their hands on money. It's like the gig is about up. The facade is there. Everything is looking good, but the money's not, right? So they're trying to grasp to get as many people involved. And some of you, this is trying to get you to marry them, okay? To keep them out of the cold, right? And they're thinking now who they can bring in. Oh my God, you know, their friends could be saying, or family members could be saying, quick, hurry up and marry them. That way, you know, you could take what the hell they got. This could be someone you could marry, and 3-4 months fucking later, you lose your fucking house and shit because of the debts they owe. The Wheel of Fortune here with the Ten of Wands. Some of you all, this is the Ten of Cups right here. This is definitely going to be a life lesson. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune there, Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. For some, this is a family business that's getting ready to go under. Or this is a family situation, right? Finances are shit. Everything is fucking falling apart. So it's like last minute grasping for straws to try to get their hands on whatever they can. Now, business-wise, this just means the same thing, right? If this is a family business, the family's trying to take all the money that they can. This could be people that's trying to take 401ks, try to empty out anything they got, that workers could get a hold of. Like pilfering everything. I'm wanting to say like pilfering. This is someone going through and like getting rid of everything. You kind of see the storefront, you see the building, you see the house, but inside there ain't nothing in there because everything's been fucking sold or pawned off or, you know, taken. 5 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Swords in reverse, Temperance in reverse. And someone is really, really getting desperate now. I'm feeling that desperation. And some of you do not get taken advantage of, because for some of you, this person is looking at you as being their like saving grace, because this person's like not in this desperate energy. It's like it's almost like a last ditch attempt to save their situation. The Hangman here with the 5 of Cups in reverse and the World in reverse, but it's not going to work because you're going to see through it. So if this message is for you, you'll know if it is, right? Because things just don't seem the way they should. They act like there's money there, but there's really not. It's like whatever used to be, it's long gone. But it's almost like this person is seeing you as a last-ditch effort. So they might try to come in and get a new start. But you're going to see through it. Yeah, the High Priestess here. You're going to see through it, and you're going to see that situation is getting ready to crumble. You know what I mean? Yeah, 5 of Cups in reverse here, the World in reverse, and the Moon. It's like you're going to see beyond the facade. And if this resonates for you, maybe you've noticed something is up. Now, this could be a company that you just started working for, a company you've been working for. If this is a relationship, maybe you've been dating this person or just started. A lot of you might have just started. You know, with social media, people can kind of figure out what your income is. So someone could be looking at what you got asset-wise to try to swoop in there, put a ring on it, so that way what's yours is theirs too, right? Especially if their world's getting ready to come crashing down. Business or love, y'all take it how it resonates. Because this could play out in either way. But you're going to know because it's just going to seem not right. You know what I mean? If they present this image of having stuff, but yet then they don't, and you're going to see through it. You're going to avoid this tower moment. Because if you don't, you know, if you get involved in this, then, you know, it's going to be your shit that goes too. If you marry this person without doing a good fucking credit check and knowing what the hell they got going on, you think, oh, look, I'm going to get the mansion. We got this business. We got all this, right? What you don't understand is that all them cars, that house, and everything is getting ready to get taken back. Someone just needs someone else's name on there to throw someone else's assets in. This could be something that people is doing with like more than one family member, right? If they have a bunch of single kids in the family, they just do that. Or had them get single so they could go rush on to other people. I'm almost feeling family energy with this as much as like corporate. This is like someone's shit's getting ready to fall apart and they're doing last-ditch efforts to save face, right? This is about saving face. They want to, no, it's not, they're not even going to keep the lifestyle that they had. This is just basically who's going to help pay off the fucking debt that they owe, right? Because they owe so fucking much. They just need signatures. They need people on board. Kind of like Ponzi scheme energy, but even in love, you know, this is just someone needs someone else's shit. Someone needs someone else's clout to get things done. So be very protective of your social security number, your personal information, and stuff like that, especially if you've started dating somebody. And you know, this don't even have to be a person that's like super wealthy. This could just be a man or woman wanting to come in to marry you real quick because their shitty life is getting ready to be even more shitty, and they just want someone else to take on their fucking credit burdens. Because you realize that, right? At least here in America. Who you marry, you take on their fucking burdens. So, a lot of y'all, do a fucking credit check if you have it, okay? Ooh, y'all, this is beautiful, different energy. But this high priestess in the tower here, start really looking legitimately at who you're dealing with and what you're looking at. For some of you, if it comes into signing contracts with the company, really make sure that they're going to be able to do it, because a lot of them may just want your information, right? Want your banking information. I would almost say be very lenient right now. Be very careful who gets access to any of that. And maybe do a better business bureau check on them. Do some online research to see if they ain't got some kind of issues. Y'all, I'm loving this energy. Yeah, King of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands. Someone is just trying to... There's conflict, right? The mutiny on the ship. That things ain't going right. So someone's trying to do whatever the hell they can. Yeah, to manifest some money. To manifest an opportunity. Someone's trying to do whatever they can to manifest more time. Seven of Swords. This is that deception. Watching. Figuring out. You know, the Knight of Swords coming in with the Page of Swords in reverse. You know, this is someone saying, hey, look at this person, right? Well, they're not the cutest, but look, they got some assets. They got some money, right? He or she divorced well. He or she's a widower. He or she has some money. There you go, right? The Hierophant. This is spirit up in here. For some of you, this could be a very religious type organization or an organization along that lines. Maybe like a nonprofit. Something based in the esoteric arts. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This shit is falling apart, okay? Whatever the hell someone's got going on, it is falling the fuck apart. So watch your hearts, watch your wallets on this, okay? Especially those of you that have some shit, right? You have some assets. You have some stability on your own. Don't be rushing in and marrying anybody. Not until your lawyer does like a really good fucking background check, credit check, criminal history check. If they got a business or a company or an organization, get your ass online and do some fucking research. Because someone's shit is getting ready to crumble. And it's like last ditch efforts to get someone else in on the deal. You know what I mean? It's like if this family goes down, they're taking everybody else with them. Or they're going to try to take as much as they can to help pay off what the fuck they owe. Ooh, child, this is some fucked up shit. Thank God it's not no stupid ass love reading, though. So just take caution, right? Watch your social security numbers, your banking information, all that shit. Watch anyone new you start dating. You know, if they present as being more affluent than what they are, pay attention to that, okay? You're going to know this. Or even if it's just a company you're dealing with, you're always dealing with like an assistant or a secretary. You never get to talk to a upper management person, right? They're always on a business meeting, or they're out of the office at the moment anytime you call. You're always dealing with like a peon. You're never dealing with a person that has a title. Wow, let's throw the bell on this. Get the fuck out of here. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. It's like, reiterate. Don't fucking marry anybody or get involved with anybody that you ain't done a fucking credit check, reference check on. Okay? I I don't know if that's a thing anymore. They ought to make that a thing before you get fucking married, right? That you have to pull up someone's credit report right when they get the marriage license. So this is what you're getting when you marry them. But yes, don't rush into anything. Do a fucking serious fucking credit check, background check, history check, okay? If you're dealing with a new company, it's the same issue with that. Just make sure you're really going through and checking out their numbers, their product reviews, anything like that. Wow, thank y'all for this reading. I love it. I love this energy. Peace, love, and light, collective. Peace, love, and light.